Are you ready, everyone? It's time for the first worst game of the year. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. Raceland is the worst game ever. Welcome to 2018, the year where you can only have one working level in your game, but still get positive reviews on Steam. Oh dear God. This game is so bad, it almost hurts. Raceland, as the name suggests, is an indie racing title developed by Norvin Games, who seem to have made two other games, mostly looking like thrown together projects with random assets. They're also part of the weirdest bundle name I've ever seen on Steam. Seriously, what does that even mean? Somebody tell me. I'm extremely confused. Anyways, let's not get distracted by the specifics of their Steam page. Instead, I want to focus on the fact that this game is an asset flip of racing game template on the Unity store. No, I didn't mean to say a racing game template, I mean it's called racing game template. I just feel like it sounds weird to say like that, so I wanted to point it out. So after playing this game myself, and then comparing it to the screenshots and trailer of the Unity store listing, I couldn't find any differences at all between the two games. This includes the map, cars, customizations, menu systems, sound effects, and literally everything else. Now let me remind you that using assets isn't necessarily a bad thing in games if it's done well and with any bit of integrity. However, directly taking an entire project that somebody else made and uploading to Steam while claiming it's your own work is the sleaziest course you can take with game development. And don't even try to give me that crap about the developer stating they're gonna update the game. This is in their eyes a final product that warranted a Steam release as version 1.0. I guess it is technically 1.0 though, it's just somebody else's 1.0. Now, we've talked about this developer being a sodding lemon sucker for long enough, let's go ahead and talk about the gameplay. It's the worst thing I've ever experienced. The premise of the game is that you have a car and you need to win races to get money to upgrade it. Seems simple enough, but the game gives you so much money at the start that I was able to fully customize and upgrade everything about it right from the start. So what's the point of even having an upgrade system if when you launch the game for the first time you already have more than enough money to afford literally everything in the game? There isn't a point. The developer didn't know how to edit anything other than giving you money, and you probably couldn't win a single race without having your car upgraded due to the awful controls. My assumption here is that the Unity template added in some extremely basic racing AI and car models for the trailer, but they never intended them to be used in a full experience. Because, seriously, these things can't even turn a goddamn corner. In fact, it almost seems like the racing AI is more confused about the controls than I am. Even if the AI worked properly, it would still be nearly impossible for a computer, much less a human player, to control anything in this game. Your car feels like a half-melted stick of butter with sandpaper on the bottom. Like, you know how in most racing games you generally want to let go of the accelerate button when turning a sharp corner? Yeah, this game just makes it even more difficult to turn if you do that, so you just hold down the go faster button to even have a chance of turning most of the corners. Despite that though, there are at least 3 corners in the game that I still have yet to complete on the first try without smashing into a barricade. Not to mention all the other cars sandwiching me into the wall. There's also a speed boost button, but it doesn't make your car go faster. It's probably something else they forgot about, or didn't care enough to make even an attempt at making work correctly. Alright, so the gameplay and map is infuriating, we get that. Let's go and try one of the other races then. Oh. They're all the same track and only the first one has a proper name. Well, luckily I have oodles of money to spend still and I can unlock all of these instantly. So let's give track number 3 a try. Okay, so it's the same track as before, but with a different amount of laps and cars. That's kinda lame. Oh, and your car doesn't work at all in this one. Everyone sits at the starting line because it wasn't properly coded. Fantastic. Okay, let's go and try this track then. The countdown timer isn't even starting during this one. Fine, I guess I'll go and edit the first track because we know for sure that one works. And that broke it just like the others, and now my escape key doesn't work so I can't get back to the main menu. Okay. I'm done with this. Raceland is one of the laziest, most broken, and shameless asset flips I've seen on Steam in a long time. Norvin Games took what was already a bare-bones racing template and somehow managed to give it even less content and turn it into a broken mess. I'm fairly certain this developer is also buying their reviews because all the positive reviews are in random languages and have only played 10 to 20 minutes of the game. To give you some perspective, in that same time period, I managed to find all of the stuff for this video, so there's something very fishy going on. Oh, and by the way, the music in the trailer is also a copyrighted song that the developer definitely, most probably, does not have permission to use in a commercial project. Oh, this felt good. Welcome to 2018, everyone. The year of the steam cleaner.